Welcome back to Dark Nexus. Tonight, it's Act 4, Interlude, Part 2. On the afternoon of the 23rd of Farast, 17 people entered the Mysterium. Elder Lethene, 12 stewards of the Vault, Stasi, Theraval, Stanhope, and Neb. The stewards carried out their mission with military precision at first. When the exterior doors were opened, Elder Lethene looked at our backup buddies.
Remember, until we locate them, stay close to me and do as I say.
And you all stepped inside. The ground floor of the complex was lit by soft, magical light emanating from sconces on the walls. The air was cool and fresh, despite the lack of windows and only the one door, which seems to be kept closed as a default. The exterior walls of the building turned out to be over 5 feet thick, leaving a roughly 90-foot by 90-foot space within. The exterior walls of this perfect square were crammed with thousands of books, grimoires, arcane paraphernalia, devices, parchment, scroll tubes, chalks and slates, alembics, and so on. Very crowded, but tidy. Ceilings within were 15 feet high. The walls were made of sandstone and, where not covered with bookshelves, covered with innumerable angelic figures carved into the sandstone in bas-relief, and innumerable marble angelic figures in sculpture emerging out of the walls, holding aloft keystones, acting as sconces, lurking and leering in corners. In addition to the north, south, east, and west hallways forming the exterior of this square level, 2 hallways bisected it north to south and east to west, meeting in a crossroads at the dead center of the space, and forming 4 interior pods, essentially. Clusters of rooms that looked to be, as you passed them, reading rooms, communal and individual. All of the interior doors were heavy wood, exuding the scent of passing time, carved with dozens of humanoid faces depicting a wide range of moods. The monk-like men and women entered first. And as they did, Elder Lethene called out instructions.
Sister Sharan and Brother Delavar, agony.
And those 2 immediately split off to the right upon entering.
Brother Odion and Sister Oranu, ecstasy.
Those 2 went to the crossroads, turned left.
Brother Utana.
Elder Lethene simply gestured his head to the right. The man went to the crossroads and turned right.
Sister Faria, Sister Layli, hope.
They went all the way to the opposite end of the building and turned left.
Brother Arzan, Brother Darsar, fear.
They did the same, but turned right.
Brother Iktarab, the valve.
That man headed straight up to the north, but stopped for a moment at an open door, poked his head in as if checking to make sure no one was in there.
Sister Rena and Brother Viva, stay with me, and you 4, follow.
And you did. As you entered, looking over to the right, you saw those first 2 monks gathered in the southeast corner of the building. One of them was combing over all of the angels, looking obviously for sign of something. And as you got to the crossroads of hallways at the heart of the building, to the west, you could see one of the men doing something similar with statues over there, while the woman with him was poking her heads into some nearby open doors, also apparently making sure that they were empty. A man off to the east was also looking into an open door, and beyond him, at the center of the east wall of the building, you could see a magnificent mirror mounted on the wall. Do you all have vision of it? Can you catch the edge of it there?
Here?
Over on the right side of the map.
Yep.
So it was 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, made of polished steel with a beautiful pewter frame carved into the shape of cherubic angels frolicking with dogs, cats, weasels, and other small animals. And that's when everything went weird. First, you all heard a distant cry, a single beautiful terrible androgynous voice, screaming, "No!" From what sounded like a great distance behind a veil in another world. You couldn't locate the source of the sound. And picture the look of concern that immediately overtook Elder Lethine's face. I got a picture of him.
Ooh, looks very stern.
Yeah. This elderly Kelishite man with a long white beard and skull cap. He had been in simple dark robes when you met him on the street, but now he's in full chainmail, clutching a magic rod to hand. Now picture in slow motion as his face goes from concern to certainty. In the space of a heartbeat, he looks up, and then it comes. The sound of a bell. Low, sonorous, loud. It must be installed inside the pyramid right over your heads. So loud. We're already in slow motion here, but now we'll slow down even further. As Dabwick wakens 500 miles away in their bed in Casimir, while the Mysterium's bell tolls doom above, Stasi, Stanhope, and Theraval hear the sound of another bell. They do not know the bell from the Shrine of Thafar. They've never heard it before, but it echoes through their heads now, accompanied by a terrible, unknown alien voice whispering directly into their brain folds.
The touch of ruin, of madness, is upon this place more than the blot. Many gather in the tapestry of this chaos. That which should not be has been birthed within. This place is poison, but you already know this. Hurry, you must staunch the wound.
And then back to Elder Lethine's careworn face. He's no sooner looked up, anticipating the bell above, than he looks east, down the hall, towards the mirror. As do the other men and women in the corridor start to do. Brother Utana, Brother Viva, Sister Rena, Sister Oranu, Brother Odion. But Elder Lethine is moving preternaturally fast here, almost as if he is mechanically incapable of being excluded from a surprise round. And as he thinks he knows what's about to happen, he reaches a hand up to display his holy symbol of Nethys, and then all hell breaks loose. It's really only Stasi and Theraval that can see this, but 4 horrors materialize in front of the mirror on the east wall. Ropey conglomerations of blue and red blood vessels loosely entwined in canine shapes with hideously distended mouths and outrageously long blood-red tongues. The end of every tiny tentacle that composes each of the creatures is drifting off into black smoke into the air. Hounds of Tindalos, though nobody here knows that yet. And here's that picture from 100 years ago.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Brother Utana and Brother Viva, who are both closer to these creatures than Theraval and Stasi, they make eye contact with them, and their bodies begin tearing apart. Massive slash wounds, spraying blood all over the walls and floor, open up in their flesh. Brother Viva, who's standing just 5 feet away from Theraval, is bloodied. Brother Utana is almost dead. You hear screams from the 2 down in the southeast corner. In fact, the agonized cries from Brother Delavar cut off so abruptly and so wetly that it sounds like he may have simply been ripped in half. We have one roll to make here before I turn things over to you all, and that is a sanity check for Stasi and Theraval. I've rolled already for the stewards of the vault. Elder Lethine and the 2 women in the hall here with you all seem to be holding it together, but the 3 men, Utana, Viva, and Odion, start looking real wide-eyed real quick. Theraval.
19 on the die for a 33.
Hey!
Hello, will saves.
Hey, that's so nice. And Stasi.
23 or 25 if this effect has a fear or emotion descriptor.
It does not.
23.
Stasi and Theraval both take 1 point of sanity damage, but that is below both of their thresholds of 5. They hold their shit together. And then at the end of our surprise round here, Elder Lethine yells out,
Open the valve!
casts protection from evil on himself, and says,
Follow me.
while pointing north to the 4 of you. Then, all the lights go out, and the front vault doors slam shut. Roll for initiative.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Theraval.
8.
Stasi.
25.
Okay. Stanhope.
20.
Nice. And Neb.
17.
All right. Let me turn the lights off.
Oh, shit.
Why didn't I prepare light?
I got it.
First up, it's one of the Hounds of Tyndalos. Hound number 2. It steps into the corner right next to it. And way down to the southeast, you hear a horrible sound of gnashing of teeth, slashing through the air. Guard 1 screaming. Who is this? This is Sister Saran. You hear her screaming as it sounds like she's taking a bunch of hits from the creature. It seems to have stepped into a corner and materialized elsewhere.
Oh,
Like
Up next
they do.
is Stasi at 25. All right, you can't see a thing, can you?
no, but I have light spell, which
All right.
I will cast because what the fuck else am I going to do? I have a dagger in one hand and nothing in the other. I don't carry a shield. Well, I'll just cast light on my dagger.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can everybody who needs light now see about a torch light's distance away?
Fuck.
Oh, that's cool. That looks pretty cool in that hallway there. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, so Elder Lethine has been pointing up to the north.
I would like to make knowledge check on Hound of Tyndalos.
Yes, please make.
What's planes?
Yes.
36.
Yeah.
You know things and you stab things.
That's true. It's totally true.
Yeah.
All right, so you know about the Hounds of Tyndalos, these otherworldly predators from beyond the bounds of known reality, usually appearing around,
People who have messed with time.
Well, yes, where time and or reality have been warped.
Like this place.
Hey.
All over.
You know they have the ability to they have the angled entry ability. They move through the dimensions in ways other creatures cannot comprehend. You know that as a swift action, they can step into one corner and come out of another. They can use these powers anywhere, but the destination point must be adjacent to a fixed angle or corner in the physical environment. And this physical environment, spoiler, is lousy with them.
Right,
So-
because every door is a corner,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, every
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Every crossroad is a corner.
So they basically have the ability as a swift action to teleport anywhere inside of here.
Oh my god.
You know that their gaze rips your body apart. If you are within 30 feet of them, you'll be subject to their ripping gaze effect. If you do start your turn within 30 feet, you're going to have to start making that choice of averting your eyes, closing your eyes, or just sucking it up and taking it effectively. It is
a save?
There is a fortitude save to negate. If you manage to succeed at that save against any one of them, you are immune to that one for 24 hours.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, I know. And if you fail, you have to keep saving against them round after round after round. And let's see. You know they can at will turn invisible. They do constantly airwalk, so they don't need ground below them to walk. And not only are they immune to mind-affecting effects, but attempting to use one on them or to communicate with them telepathically will result in confusion and damage. Hounds of Tyndalos, good times.
Stasi
Very
relays all this information as succinctly as possible.
And out loud to everybody, right?
Yeah,
Okay. You're seeing on the stewards' faces.
they already know.
No.
Oh.
They don't. None of them.
What the fuck?
They're all shocked by what they're seeing here, including Elder Lathine, who turned kind of casually over like,
Yeah.
oh, here they come. And then this is like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Okay.
So, Stasi going right there. You see where there is no corner. She's adjacent to corners.
You know what's a corner? Where the wall meets the floor. You know what's a corner?
Fuck me.
And it doesn't matter if it's concave or convex, right?
It does not matter at all. Katie, there is nowhere she can see that is not surrounded by corners.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Okay, well, best thing to do maybe is to get in a flanking spot with Stanhope, just in case one of them decides to go here. I think I'm done.
All right, so Stasi was at the center of the crossroads here, right next to Elder Lathine, and stepped a little ways back to the west to create a little open pocket where maybe some flanking can happen. Then Stanhope is up next. All right, Stanhope has not laid eyes on these things. He and Neb were around the corner, right? You've never had vision on their tokens yet, right, Johnny?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
So you are aware of what's happening because all these people's faces and the spray of blood from Brother Viva will all happen really close to you, but you don't know what they see. And Elder Lathine is still pointing up to the north.
Go up north. Go up north.
Oh my God.
What do you want to do, buddy?
All right, he's terrified.
Yes.
He just heard that these things can come from literally anywhere around us.
And if you see them, they rip you apart with their eyes.
All right, he is going to first say, "Oh, okay, everybody. Hey, watch each other's backs and don't let them sneak up on you. And if they do, hit him real hard." So, as a swift action,
Yeah.
he is going to enact daring teamwork, and he is going to share escape route to everyone.
Oh, remind us what that one does.
So what that does is an ally who also has this feat provokes no attacks of opportunity for moving through squares adjacent to you or within your space. So everybody now has basically like a 5-foot aura of safety of movement for anybody to move around them. So if you're near someone, then you can move around and not have an attack of opportunity done to you.
Awesome. What is the range out to which you can share those feats?
30 feet.
30 feet. So let me figure out which of
Is there any
these
limit on
stewards-
the people? Number of
Nope.
people?
Not
Sweet.
nothing on the amount of people.
It gets the party, it gets Elder Lathine, and then it gets Brother Utana, Brother Viva, Sister Rena, and Sister Oranu.
And then as a standard action, he shares outflank.
Awesome. And remind us of that one again.
All right, so outflank. Whenever you and an ally who also has this feat are flanking the same creature, your flanking bonus on attack rolls increases to +4, +5 due to auspicious birth. In addition, whenever you score a critical hit against the flank creature, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally.
Awesome. So huge bump on your attack rolls if you are flanking with one of the now many people that have this feat. Thank you, Stanhope.
And as his move action, he is probably going to cower some and just kind of hold his spot as he's wildly looking around him like an idiot.
Standing right next to Neb. Oh, the two pals. Okay.
Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
Sound of Tindalos number 4. One of them steps into the exact same corner the other one did and emerges out of the corner at the west end of this central hallway, only 30 feet away from Stasi. It slides out of the corner into the space next to Brother Odeon. Claw, bite, ripping through his flesh. Brother Odeon is still alive, but well and thoroughly bloodied. And Stasi, you can feel that you are now within range of its gaze. At the top of your next turn, you're going to have a choice to make. Sister Rena, one of the stewards of the vault that had stayed as in sort of a bodyguard position with Elder Lathine, she's just to the north of this intersection here. She, with a swift action, turns her quarterstaff into a flaming weapon and casts light upon it. So now there is light being radiated both into the west hallway by Stasi and up the north hallway by her. And she's going to hold tight in a defensive position there with Elder Lethine. And next up, at 17, initiative count 17, it is Neb, standing across this open hallway, looking at Sister Rena with her flaming quarterstaff, next to the cowering Stanhope Nixon. Looks like no hounds in sight for you, right, Paul?
No hounds in sight.
All right. What does Neb do? Rat Witch?
Neb heard Elder Lethine's advice to go
Advice.
north.
Instruction.
Dire instruction to go north. And now, thanks to that light spell that Sister Rena cast, they can see the end of the hall. So Neb will fly 60 feet.
Whoa.
Zooming across the open crossroads there, all the way up to the north. Where do you land there, Pauline?
What is this circle thing up here?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
So Neb soars gracefully up the hall between Theraval, Elder Lethine, and Sister Rena, passes Brother Iktorab, and reaches the north wall, where, on the floor, there is a 5-foot wide circular valve. Seems to be made of iron, and it depicts 4 angel faces smiling and looking upward to the ceiling. Giant 5-foot wide valve in the floor, currently sealed, covered, 4 angel faces glaring upwards. No, smiling upwards. These ones are happy.
And then Neb will touch their shawl. They have this shawl that they're wearing, and says to the shawl, "Warm cloth, warm blood, don't go cold," and transfers 10 hit points into the shawl of life-keeping.
Okay, so you drain yourself of 10 hit points and you shove them into your clothing.
Yes.
Awesome. We got a witch on the map here. We got a witch.
They always say the best place for hit points is in your shawl. So
Yes, put it in your clothing.
Throw your hit points away.
Hound number 3 steps into the other corner near the mirror, emerges presumably up in the northeast corner because Neb can just make out the sight of Brother Darsar getting ripped and shredded. Bite, claw, all 3 hits. Brother Darsar is screaming and there's blood spraying all over Brother Arzin, who I think is in your line of sight, correct?
No, because I only have low light vision. I can't see. I can only,
Yes!
it's dark, so
You
I
hear
only hear
screaming in the fucking dark.
Wet.
And like wet, shadowy movement at the edges of your vision.
Yeah.
Wet, shadowy movement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
no.
No, thank you.
Very concerned about your lack of spell prep ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing that we're in here for a week. We don't know. I know.
You know.
Right.
I think your characters will find it a pleasant
You
surprise.
can't spell prep because Ulf isn't here.
That's right.
Ulf is his spell book.
Yeah.
So then, after
But-
that...
I'm sorry, can't you just re-prepare the spells you already... No?
Nope. Everything that Paul has right now is all he will have.
Welcome to the horror
Welcome to the
campaign.
survival horror part of this little excursion. So after Hound 3 bloops up to the northeast and begins to rip apart the guards up there, down in the southeast corner, you hear a kind of grinding sound like stone rubbing on stone. Then there is a click, metallic click up to the north, like right next to Neb, down by that valve. And then the thing that happened down there provokes an attack of opportunity, and you hear the death screams of the other guard down in that corner.
Wow.
2 guards down.
Stanhope is sweating profusely and
Yeah.
just looking around like a wild man.
Close up on Stanhope's face.
Eyes wide.
Sweat. Pouring. We put her in charge.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, so then the next thing that happens, the remaining hound over by the mirrors, who can see it? Theraval and Stasi. Okay, so you watch it turn its head.
I can't see it.
Perfect! Can you see Brother Utana?
Yes.
Even better. So Theraval sees the hound turn its blood vessel head to Brother Utana, kind of cock it slightly to the side, and Brother Utana rips apart into about 7 pieces and falls dead in a wet splat at the floor, which Stasi does see.
This is about to happen to me, so...
And then you watch in horror as that hound marches calmly down the hall to close with Brother Viva, who is now the last line of defense in front of Elder Lethine. At this point, adjacent to Brother Viva and a 5-foot step away from Theraval, 5-foot step away from Elder Lethine. Can you see that now, Katie?
Yep.
All right, there it is.
And then we'll all have to save on that one.
Yeah, you got 2 saves coming at you next round.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's good. I'm good.
Okay, at this point, as Stanhope sees this thing, he catches just the edge of it.
Oh, you can see it.
I can see just the edge of it.
Let's check your sanity, buddy.
Yep.
Did we check Neb's sanity when he saw that other one?
Yeah, have you seen one yet?
Not seen one yet.
You're just flying in the darkness, bleeding into your clothing.
Is this the
Yes.
first backup buddy sanity damage of the whole thing?
No, there was some madness on the fight where Vedrak and crew came to the real world. Everybody got hit a little bit. I think it was.
Oh.
I think mostly Skywind took the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stanhope took a little.
I think so.
Come on. 18. I'll take it.
1 point of sanity damage, and then what does Stanhope do? He fights that off. That is under his threshold.
So he has these magical boots.
Yeah.
Stagger-proof boots, and they propel him almost as seemingly against his will in a heroic fashion to run towards this Hound of Tindalos, tumble past it, and flank with this most likely red shirt steward. And I have to make an acrobatics check, I'm sure.
And that was an immediate action.
That is as an immediate action, so next round I will not have a swift action.
Wild.
Do any of them have that escape route thing that will help you get there?
Brother Viva does.
Oh, so I could get
But I
to...
think
Oh,
you
it
still
gets
you
you
move one more
here.
space
Everywhere
through
except for the
space.
last
Yeah.
square.
Yeah.
All right, roll it up.
I got a 17. That's what I got. I'm guessing I'm probably going to get hit by this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna get bit. Here we go. Bite attack coming at you from Hound number 1. 33.
Yeah, that's going to hit me.
14 points of damage to Stanhope Nixon. At least we know Stanhope has hit points. That's one thing he does have.
I'm down to 90 hit points.
Heyo.
Jesus Christ!
Oh!
Can I take a turn now, please?
No.
No, buddy, you're so far down the initiative order.
Steward number 10, who was the one up to the north, sort of closest to the valve on the floor that Neb is now standing by. He holds out his staff, which then bursts into flame as well, moves up next to Neb. No, he doesn't. He moves on the other side of the valve, and he sort of squats down next to it. Right next to one of those angel faces, and he's got his hand that's not holding his quarterstaff kind of on top of the angel face as if waiting to do something.
How many angels are there? 4?
4.
So 4 people just have to survive to get to the valve to maybe shut this down.
Elder Lethine is up next, right next to Theraval, very close to Stasi, still at the heart, the center of the crossroads here. He makes the choice not to avert his gaze. He keeps his eyes open wide, even though Hound 1 is just 10 feet away. Makes his fortitude save, and is now immune to the gaze attack of Hound number 1. You see him as a swift action sort of shift his armor around into position to make it a little easier to move inside of while he casts an arcane spell. And as a standard action, he blasts a Scorching Ray spell at Hound number 1. 2 rays hit, despite the fact that he's firing into melee at this point. So right in front of Stanhope's face, you see the Hound get blasted with 2 blazing rays of flame, which seem as though they might be empowered. 48 points of fire damage total. All of that goes through, and the Hound appears to be bloodied.
Let us keep him alive.
Go to the valve! Go to the valve!
Brother Viva is up next. This is the steward of the vault that stands between Elder Lethine and this hound that he just attacked. He does decide to avert his gaze and goes to try to grab that 50% chance he doesn't have to make the save. Unfortunately, while sort of clocking the position of the hound and trying to take advantage of Stanhope's position on the other side of it, he does have to make the save, and he fails. 19 points of damage. He is near dead.
Get out of the way, then.
He, as a swift action, turns his staff into a +2 flaming quarterstaff, and he goes for a full spell combat spell strike against the hound.
Come on.
Let me double check my math here thanks to the outflank. Successfully concentrating, casts Shocking Grasp through his flaming quarterstaff. First attack hits the hound, 15 points of damage from the staff, goes through. 3 points of fire damage, goes through. 14 points of electricity damage from the Shocking Grasp, goes through. The hound is now almost dead. The second regular staff attack, unfortunately, still misses even with the outflank. Too low on the die. Run, 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 he yells, looking over at Therival. Brother Odeon, right next to the hound number 4. Okay, what happens here? Did a statue just become visible to you all right next to Brother Odeon?
Yeah.
Okay. Brother Odeon gives a quick glance down the hall to Elder Lethine, a sort of purse-lipped nod of the head, like, we've all made our vows here, haven't we? And provoking an attack of opportunity from the hound, reaches up to one specific angel statue that is staring out at him, grabs the head, turns it to face the back wall. You hear that same scraping of stone that you had heard previously, and then click, another metallic clicking in the valve right next to Neb.
So what's with the mirror?
The hound takes its attack of opportunity with a bite, hits for 9 points of damage, and he is very, very low. Oh, he averts his gaze and does not have to make the save. But he's still alive. He survives the attack of opportunity, but he's getting way down there, Then, Neb, in the darkness to the northeast, you hear a wet scream and the sound of Brother Darsar dying, ripped apart by the hound up there. Sister Oranu is up next. This is the one that is in the hallway between Stasi and Brother Odeon to the west, being ripped apart by the Hound of Tindalos. She averts her gaze, doesn't have to make the save. As a swift action, she makes her quarterstaff flaming, and then she casts Haste on herself, Stasi, Therival, Elder Lethine, and then Brother Viva and Sister Rena, the two bodyguards. You all have haste. Click that on. Polly.
Yeah.
Can you see Sister Layla up in the northwest corner?
Nope.
You're just taunting him
This
now.
is out.
He's just
standing
up there by himself with the other guy
In the dark.
in the dark and hearing screams on both sides of him.
I love that so much. So,
Like video game horror.
what you hear is another scraping and grinding sound of stone on stone, and then another metallic clicking deep in the valve below your feet. 3 down, y'all.
Thing is happening.
3 down.
They're doing it. That's why he's not explaining to us. He's like, we'll take too long. Just
go where I say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and then Therival gets to finally go. Yes. All right, so
This is
Therival.
Therival's first turn.
It is.
He vomits.
Let us
What are you
check
doing?
your situation.
Okay.
Okay.
Your eyes or
Okay, 1 second. Let's start with first things first. You are 10 feet away from Hound number 1, which is going to require you to make the choice about what you do with your eyes here. Keep Keep them wide open. You got to make the save. You can choose to avert. That will be a 50% chance to not have to make the save, but you will give everything around you concealment, 20% miss chance.
And so this is a will save?
Fort.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can entirely close your eyes if you wish and won't have to make any save at all, but then, of course, you're blind. What's your choice there, buddy?
My plan is to avert.
Great.
And to cast Blessings of Fervor that can catch Stasi, Rena, Elder. What's it? I can't see all the names.
Brother Viva.
Viva and Stanhope.
Awesome.
And myself.
Roll percentile.
And the Hound of Tindalos. Do you not want to?
1 through 50, you do not have to make the save.
92.
Give me a fortitude save, buddy.
What are we playing? Delta Green?
That's what I was thinking of it. All right, so this is a +9 for my fort. That's a 21.
Oh. You take no damage, and you are now immune to Hound number 1. Please make a note of that somewhere, because I will forget.
Yes,
I'll just keep raking you with gaze attacks.
Let's start a new cheat sheet. Okay, and so everyone, all the people I just mentioned, well, then I will cast the spell.
And tell us about that spell. Have we cast this on air?
Maybe not in this
game.
So, Blessings of Fervor. Where did you go? With this blessing, you call your allies to move forth and empower them to conquer and become victorious. Each round for the duration of the spell, which will be 10 rounds, each of your allies can choose one of the following bonuses for that round at the beginning of their turn. Increase speed by 30 feet. Stand up as a swift action without provoking. Make one extra attack as part of a full attack action. Gain a +2 bonus on attack rolls and a +2 dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves. Or cast a single spell of 2nd level or lower as if it were an enlarged, extended, silent, or still spell.
I mean, those are so great.
They're so great. So everybody chooses the one that they want at the top of the round, and they can switch it round by round, right?
Correct.
Awesome. And it's no action to make that choice? I think it's not, right?
Yeah, I don't think, I do not believe that takes an action at all.
Nice to have a cleric in the mix here. All right, so that's a standard action. Do you want to move anywhere?
Yes,
You're right in the center of the action.
Then yes, I'm gonna follow orders, and I will move my 30 feet.
60 feet.
I will move my 60 feet
because you are hasted
to the north. Sorry, I couldn't include you in your thingy.
What blessing are you
blessing
taking?
do you take?
Oh, what blessing am I taking? AC and reflex saves will go up by 2.
Amazing.
And then we will move 40.
I'd like to escape this level.
I'll just go. I'm going to do 50. I'll be up here by Neb.
Great. So approaching
by this strange creature who I'm very unfamiliar with.
Just showed up.
And that's my turn.
So as you reach the top hallway, the northern hallway, looking over to the left, to the west, you can see Sister Layla just taking her hands off of a very particular statue there that she had just turned its head to face the back wall. Anything else that had been... yeah, you see a hideous bloody corpse over in the over here in the northeast that Neb was not able to see, but...
Gross. What have I signed on for?
Saving the world from the dark tapestry.
Right.
This is kind of right in your wheelhouse.
I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Sister Faria is up in the northwest corner next to Sister Layla, who just turned that angel statue. You see her make her weapon flaming. She moves to the top of the north-south hallway, also standing over the valve, so very close to Neb, Therival, and Brother Iktorab. And she's going to give the group of you 4 haste. So Therival already has it, but she's going to grant it to Brother Iktorab and to Neb.
Super
and herself.
haste. Double haste.
Extra haste.
Oh my god. Wow, okay. This is good news. He made it.
Another click?
Brother Arzin, who's in the northeast corner, the only steward left standing up there, who I think Therival can see, and not Neb, is that right?
Which one?
Correct.
Arzin?
Yeah.
Yes, I can see Arzin.
Everything is happening in the dark. So he averts his gaze, but has to make the check. Fails, takes 17 points of damage.
Oofta.
Stays alive.
But provokes an attack of opportunity to do the full round action it takes to reach up and turn the head of his statue. The hound just around the corner that I think Theraval can't quite see provokes an attack from that hound. Natural 1. It's a miss, so he is still alive.
Oh,
Amazing.
my God.
There is, at the end of that head turn of that statue, scrape. Below Theraval and Neb's feet, an honest-to-God ka-chunk inside the giant metal valve in the floor there. At which point, Brother Iktarab's readied action would trigger. Let me move him in the initiative. Okay, so then, Theraval and Neb see. Yeah, this is totally out of Stasi and Stanos' view, right? So it's just the two of you. You look down, you see Brother Iktarab stick his hand inside the open, gaping, smiling mouth of one of the 4 specific angels, reach his arm in up to the elbow, kind of wiggle it around a little bit. You see a look of slight distaste pass over his face, and then he wrenches his arm, at which point all 4 angel heads sink into the floor, and the valve on the floor irises open, revealing a perfectly smooth shaft into the floor, straight down, further than your dark vision extends, Theraval. And Neb, you just see nothing down there. And then with this amazing grinding sound, you see metal steps grind out of the stone walls, spiraling down the shaft, essentially turning this completely smooth, empty hole in the ground into a spiral staircase.
Holy shit.
Going down.
Wow.
And then Brother Iktarab looks up at Theraval and Neb. Go down. That's the end of round 1. And now you're probably starting to get a sense of some of the information that the other party is going to be given 5 days from now about where to locate each of those 4 specific angels, what direction to turn the head, which specific angel head on the floor to reach into, and what to do with your hand when you reach into it in order to open this valve. So this will be information that Pandora, Bash, Dabwick, and the Gripper will have on hand when they enter here at some point in our future.
How many hounds of Tyndalos will we leave them, however?
Well, let's find out. Top of round 2. Hound of Tyndalos 2 is up. Where's that fucker? Oh, I see him. All of his prey is dead. Schwamp. He climbs out of the corner right next to Elder Lathine. He is adjacent to Elder Lathine, adjacent to Brother Viva, and about a 5-foot step away from Stasi and Sister Rena. Interesting. Can't get into a flank with its pal. Smells blood on Brother Viva, turns its gaze, and as a standard action, unleashes its gaze on Brother Viva. Brother Viva explodes into many, many wet, terrible, quivering pieces. Another steward down.
When that Hound of Tyndalos walked into the hallway, Neb saw it.
You got a line of sight on it now?
Got a line of sight.
Great. All right. Let's check your sanity. This will be a will save for our Rat Witch. Rat Witch!
Phew, that's a 26.
Hey.
The wind blows both ways.
Neb has seen worse. 1 point of sanity damage. Neb has lived a life of horror and pain. Just pushes that down. Push that pain down. 1 point, not above the threshold, so Neb is not driven mad. That was a swift action. That was a standard action. Oh, it doesn't move. Does it want to? Nah, it's gonna stay where it is. Then, Stasi, you are up. At the top of your turn, you can tell that you are inside the gaze of hounds 1, 2,
Three of them.
and 4.
I know.
Pick a blessing.
I'm
pick a
going to take
blessing.
+2 to my armor class, and dodge bonus to +2 dodge bonus to AC and reflex.
Great.
Okay. I got 2 choices here.
What are they?
Probably going to avert my eyes no matter what.
Right.
But I could do a blistering invective and try to hurt 3 of them. And then run up the hallway to the valve. Or I could move into a flanking position with Stanhope and try to take out Hound of Tindalos #1.
Remember that blistering invective requires an intimidate check, which is a mind-affecting thing.
Oh, and they're immune to those? Oh.
They are immune.
Well, then I guess I know what I'm doing.
And you know because
How
of
does-
escape route,
yeah,
you can just
I
walk
think I can just
right
walk
up
right over
to
there,
Hound
right?
1, past Pound 2, through Elder Lathine's square and
Well-
threatened area.
Averting her gaze, that is what she does.
All right.
So, how many fucking checks do I have to make?
Just roll percentile. If you get 1 through 50, you got to make 3 saves.
Can I do swift action before that? Can I do it as judgment to raise my saves by 2?
Go for it.
It's a swift action. Stasi calls upon Pharasma to grant her a sacred bonus to saves. Okay, here goes 3 saves.
3 forward saves. Here we go.
saves.
Come on, you got
Got it.
this.
25,
Okay.
15,
Okay.
18.
That 15 that you rolled, in that moment, you look over at Stanhope, and you can see him cowering and sweating and stuff, and you feel, I fuck him. I'm gonna live through this. He's not taking me down with him, and you get to re-roll that.
It's not an immediate action, is it?
It is not an immediate action.
All right.
I checked that before because I was like,
Natural 20.
Oh,
She hates Stanhope
so much. With the fury of 1,000 blazing suns. And at this moment, Stasi is now immune to the gaze attacks of all 3 of them as she makes all 3 of those saves.
Fantastic.
your frustrating pessimism can spur friends to succeed just to spite you. Once per day, as a free action, you can force an ally within 30 feet to re-roll a saving throw she just failed using the better of the 2 results.
I love this story so much.
Yeah.
This is so Stasi to be like, well, I wanted to go down that hallway and do what the guy said, but Stanhope is over there. And I can't just leave him in this hallway with 3 hounds of Tindalos and other people who are just exploding randomly.
Left and right.
So she just walks over,
Calmly strolls.
calmly strolls over, and attacks Hound of Tindalos.
All right, so the hound has concealment against you because you're averting. I'll roll that first. And you miss because of concealment.
I don't love that story.
No, but it probably makes sense. You had a lot to focus on.
You can only do 1 swift action a turn, right?
Correct.
And I did my judgment, and that's that.
Stanhope, you are up next. You are within the gaze of 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
1 and 2.
All right. Well, I will.
We have nothing for you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Except to flame.
First, I need to decide what I'm going to use my Blessing of Fervor. And it feels like that dodge bonus and +2, that feels like a good choice.
Option is
It's
Feels
so
like a good choice
tasty,
right now.
isn't it? Yeah.
Let's click that on there. Well, that's nice to see those numbers go up.
So you're keeping your eyes open?
Oh, gosh.
You got a good fort save?
No, it's terrible. I mean, it's not good, but no, I think he would probably try to do that. You're right. He would try to do the saving his eyes. So
All right.
Let's see what I get.
1 through 50, you're clear.
I'm just gonna do a 4-sider, and 1 and 2 is clear, 3 and 4 is not, and that is a 3. So
You are subject to 2
I'm
saves.
subject to 2 saves. Oh man, that's pretty terrible. That's a 14. That's awful. And then the next one is going to be Oh, even worse, a 10. So fails both of them.
Oh.
How much damage do I eat?
13 from Hound 1.
Ah!
24 from Hound
Holy
2.
shit.
Okay, so that's 37.
Oh, God.
He is being ripped
Yeah.
to pieces in front of your eyes.
And literally just standing there.
Just standing there. And now still subject to both of these hounds' attacks in subsequent rounds.
Yep. But now I get to go.
You could try to kill one.
You do get to go. All right, so you got Hound 1 between you and Stasi.
Yep.
You got concealment against it because you were averting.
Well, tell me whether I need to even roll.
You're not foiled by concealment for the first attack.
Excellent. So he swings wildly at this
Yeah.
Tyndall's hound that looked at him and then literally guts pulling out. And he gets a 30. Does that hit?
Yes.
Excellent. That will be 22 points of damage.
And it turns into smoke and vanishes underneath your Morning Star.
Fantastic.
Really good.
At the same time, it's probably most obvious to Stasi, given the way she's facing. You see the mirror down at the end of the hall from which they emerged begin to slightly glow and pulsate.
They're just gonna keep coming? Oh, we have to go. This is never ending, Stanhope. Get down the fucking hallway. Go through that room if you have to.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what's in the room, but
You just
good
told me
luck.
to go through the room? Okay. Stanhope turns and runs in the room. Okay. He runs in the room.
The door to the north is closed.
I open the door.
Fresh hell, y'all.
Sorry.
All right, so Stanhope opens the door adjacent to them, and you see a large, like 15, 20 foot wide, maybe 30 foot deep classroom space with a whole bunch of tables and chairs, rugs and cushions. Looks like this is a reading room where folks can gather to receive lectures, and there are books out on all of the tables. There are books in bookshelves in here as well. And as that door opens,
Right, but what else is in the room?
you see like a wave through the room of pieces of paper kind of fluttering in a non-existent breeze. You see books on the tables start to vibrate and slightly begin to levitate.
He's looking back at Stasi are you sure this is the right way?
No. I am nuts.
Hound of Tindalos 4 is up. At the other end of the hall is adjacent to Brother Odion, who opened the Western Angel, and Sister Oranu is 15 feet away. Let's see. All right, let's finish off Brother Odion. Brother Odion does not have any spell effects going. Yep. And with a bite, claw, rips Brother Odion to pieces, who falls dead to the floor. And then, what's going on up here? It steps into the corner and materializes adjacent to Neb and Sister Faria, way up at the top of the map. That's a swift action. All right, Sister Rena is up, one of Elder Lathine's bodyguards, the one remaining one, right? All right, she is gonna hold for Elder Lathine. That brings us to Neb. Neb, you are up. You are adjacent to Hound of Tindalos number 4. Now you've got the choice to make. Do you avert your eyes or do you look at it? What's it going to be, buddy?
Neb will instinctually avert their eyes, say, "No!"
Give me the percentile check. 1 through 50, and you do not have to save.
It's a 43.
All right. So, Neb, you are adjacent to a hound, and you are adjacent to this now a spiral staircase in the floor that descends further than you can see, which I guess after about 10 feet would be pitch black to you.
Neb casts a hex on the Hound of Tindalos, which does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Because it's a supernatural action.
Supernatural action.
Ooh, yeah.
He says,
Into the frost with you, silent, brittle mine.
And you need to take a fortitude save.
What's happening to it?
It's going into an ice tomb, if possible.
Oh, shit.
God.
This is like ice and freezing wind extending out of your hands.
Yes.
All right, fortitude save. Badass.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's not... 13.
Miss. Didn't make the DC.
All right, what happens?
So you only take 5... God, that sucks. 5 points of cold damage.
Okay. That goes through.
But you are paralyzed and unconscious.
That's amazing.
It's paralyzed and unconscious?
For how long?
The ice has 20 hit points. Destroying the ice frees the creature, which is staggered for 1d4 rounds after being released.
Oh my God.
You've encased it in a block of
It's
ice?
an ice tomb.
So it's encased in a block of ice, and if you don't do anything, it'll just stay there paralyzed.
Yes.
Yes. And I doubt its friends will help.
Paul, that's pretty fucking cool.
Paul's like 5 points of damage sucks. Meanwhile, it's out of the combat
It's completely
effectively
out
for as long
of
as
this.
it needs to be.
Great. You got a move action left to you if you want to use one.
Let's all go down the hole!
But Neb does not move. Neb will wait.
Wait for some light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wait to make sure someone makes it down the hole with them.
Hound 3 is up. Gonna go for a full attack on Brother Arzen. I bet Theraval is the only person who can see this. So this is in the northeast corner. You got eyes on that, Robert?
I can see Brother Arzen.
Okay, so you can't see.
I
the
don't
hound.
see the hound, though.
I love it. Bite hits, claw hits, claw hits. 13 points from the bite. 15 points from the claws.
Still up?
With 4 hit points, Brother Arzen survives the mauling.
Oh.
And then the hound just steps into the corner and steps out on the other side of the corner so everybody can see it. Hi, hound. Elder Lathine.
Pick a blessing.
Oh, thank you. Elder Lathine will pick bonus to AC and reflex. He is hasted, and he has protection from evil. All right, he's getting buffy buff. He
could do 5 foot step. Get into good place.
He could. I've got to make this decision on the gaze. He was really lucky last time. All right, so he will avert his gaze. Here we go. 52 does not have to save. Takes a 5 foot step to the north to get out of its reach.
52.
52, he does have to
He
save.
has to make the save. Thank you for keeping me honest.
It's easier when you're on a roll.
Natural 20.
Hey!
All right, immune to 2.
It's better to make save.
Elder
Become
Lathine is a
immune to it.
badass.
Yeah, he is not a badass. He casts a spell. Yes, forcing the hound to make a will save. Total of a 14. The hound number 2 is banished and disappears.
Oh, nice.
Okay, stand up. Forget closed door. Follow me.
So one is banished, one is dead, one is iced. So there's only
But
one right
there's another
now.
one coming out of the mirror.
Right, there is that.
Okay, so Stasi did not notice a pulsing happening in the mirror when this ice tomb thing happened, so she might not even be aware of that.
Right,
But
but when
once
this
this
one does-
is banished, zoom, zoom,
Yeah.
like the mirror starts pulsing at a slightly faster rate. Sister Rena is up. She is gonna still hold tight here because she's supposed to keep by his side. Let's see if she has a spell she wants to cast. Yeah, why not? She casts Mirror Image on herself. And there are now 7 of her.
Ooh, nice.
Sister Ornu is the one... Okay, one of the last ones. Oh, the last one? The last one in this hallway with Stasi and Stanhope. She will...
Go.
What does she got? She got haste?
She's got haste. She cast it on us.
She does indeed. She boogies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's a single move. She does cast light on her staff so that there is a whole buttload of light up in this part of the area now. And she's basically holding it out so that light is shining down into the shaft at Theraval and Neb's feet. Okay, Sister Laylee, where is she? She's up in the northwest corner. She was the one that turned the third statue's head. Who can see her? Can you see her, Theraval?
Yes, I can.
Give me sense motive there, Robert.
Oh, that's a thing I can do now. And he's pretty good at it.
Nice.
Love it.
I would hope so.
26.
She's cracking. And she is looking at you and Neb with narrowed eyes and kind of obvious mistrust. She lights up her quarterstaff, casts haste only on herself, and just takes a 5-foot step forward, but does not approach the stairway down. Then you are up, Theraval. The shaft to the next level, at your feet, frozen Hound of Tindalos. Oh, you are within range of the Hound at the other end of the hall. Make a decision on that, on those eyeballs.
I'll avert.
Great. Come on.
89. For fuck's sake.
We are cursed with D100s.
All right, so then fort saved, right? Is that what you said?
Correct.
24.
All right, and you're immune to Hound 3 now.
Nice job.
Very good.
It's nice to be immune to Hound 3. I can vouch for that.
This is good thing.
Yeah.
Which blessing you taking?
I'm gonna take the same one. I'm gonna
Great.
take the armor class one.
Yep.
I'll as like a free action, I'll mention to Neb. I think that one down the hall might bear us ill will. I think her mind is snapping. And then he's gonna take. Oh, which do I want to do?
And the witch just goes,
That sounds delicious.
My mind is snapping too.
I don't know. I have not yet seen anything about them reforming in the mirror, or what we assume is them reforming in the
Stasi
mirror.
yelled it out.
oh, she did yell it out, yeah.
Right. But I think.
It's a never-ending stream of hounds, is what she yelled.
Right. But it would be helpful to get rid of this one from up here in hopes of getting you all up here. So.
What you got, Cleric?
Shit, I got resources to throw away.
Throw them away!
But is
You
it
don't know
time?
you're gonna be in here
Is
for
it time?
5
That's right. We
days.
don't know we're going to be in here for 5 days. So I'm considering. I'm going to talk through it since I'm new at this.
Yeah.
The two things that might potentially get rid of this hound up here, to at least clear it out of this hallway in hopes of getting you guys a path. I can spend another 4th level spell for a dismissal, or I could burn a 5th level for a flame strike.
So, what we were talking about in the car today, dismissal is one of those spells.
Right. That it could just not
Fucking
work.
hero.
Like, you
if
just saw
do
it work for Elder Luthien,
Yeah.
but it is a save or suck. That's for sure.
Yep. Whereas flame strike is, I mean,
At
what am I?
least doing half damage.
Well, what's the DC of your
Yeah.
4th level spells? It's a will save, you know. You would know that that's their lowest.
DC for 4th level is 19, 5th level is 20.
Doesn't suck.
Neither of those suck at all. Based on that huge knowledge check that Stasi made, you would know will is their lowest save and reflex is their highest. Without knowing specifically what they are, but that's kind of...
All right, well, I
Getting
think
rid
it's-
of it altogether versus hurting but maybe not killing it.
Yeah. I think that's more in tune with kind of
Oh, sure.
where he's at.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
like, let's get it out
Get
of
it the
here
fuck
where
out
it
of here.
doesn't belong.
Yeah.
So what is my range on that? 25 plus 5 feet for every 2 levels, so I'm good from where I'm at, right?
Yes.
If I'm 30 feet, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I haven't really put a lot of thought yet into what his
What it looks
spellcasting
like
looks
for him, yeah.
But it's got to be something. I think within the space where he's at, the way he looks at the stars and can fixate on the space between them, I think he tries to, like a magic eye poster from the 80s. I think he tries to get I think he gets this deep focus and tries to see the space between everything. closes his eyes, and one hand probably reaches up to the stars, and then.
And it's got a divine focus, so he actually has to present his holy symbol
Oh,
too.
and this has everything. So he's got this has verbal, somatic, and divine focus. So
Yeah.
I think one hand he grabs the butterfly. Oh no, I think he holds the butterfly up.
Yeah.
And the somatic gesture is with his other hand, and the verbal is just a plea to the mistress to open the spaces in between and receive this abomination.
As you attempt to force this creature back to its plane.
Come on.
16.
Damn!
And it's gone.
Nice.
Oh, well done.
Welcome to the utter pure joy of playing a cleric. Taking
Nice
an enemy
job.
off the fucking field in one go.
I don't think he would go down the hole without at least having eyeballs on the other two.
So he's hanging tight for the moment.
So, and yeah, since I've already talked to Neb, I don't think he can holler anything else out. So
Great.
that's my turn.
Stanhope, staring into that lecture room, observes as every single book in the room levitates in the air, flips open, and all of the pages begin turning furiously. And then letters and words in this totally psychedelic, fucked up dreamscape. All of the letters and words in all of the books leap off of the pages and begin swirling in the air like a thick cloud, and then they all fly at Stanhope, standing in the doorway. Give me a will save.
Oh God, not a will save. Oh,
Are we back to haunts?
oh man.
Yeah.
You bet!
We are.
All right, here we go. Let's see how bad this is going to be. 13. He's like looking over at Stasi, going like, I don't think that this is I don't think this is right. Not great. Not great.
45 points of damage as he is ripped apart by the cloud of words and letters and ideas in the air. Are you still alive?
I am down to 8 hit points
Oh my god.
out of 104. So
Oh my
literally,
God.
he's just shredded. There is blood just streaming off of him, and you just saw
He
what
just
appeared to be
saved
like
Stasi's life, and
words
she
and
repaid
letters.
him by telling him to open that door.
I have this image in my head of like the alphabet coming at him and
Yeah.
just sort of like lodging into
Yes,
his body
yes.
and then like twisting through him like
But
razor
we
blades
can't
and
see
stuff.
that. I
You see
can't
nothing.
that.
You see
I just
nothing.
See him.
You see his eyes go wide,
Yeah.
and then suddenly he's just.
Suddenly he's in the worst version of the Phantom Toll Booth ever.
Words do hurt.
They do hurt. Let's see. There are no hounds on the map that can act. Everybody has acted this turn. Is everybody's intention to hustle up to the stairwell?
Yes.
So, we all race our asses up to the stairwell, climb down inside. We'll figure out a specific order next week. And then we will leave you inside that 70-foot tall shaft. That's the end of part 2.
Oh my
See you
gosh.
next week.
Oh my god.
One floor cleared.
Clear.
Cleared. Airflow cleared.
Escaped.
Dark Nexus is produced by Plug and Hum Productions. This podcast uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's fan content policy. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. That's PAIZO.com. Dark Nexus uses music and soundscapes by Syrinscape. Check them out at Syrinscape.com. That's SYRINSCAPE.com. Opening and closing themes, along with additional music composed by Rob Kauzlaric. Artwork for Dark Nexus is by Matt Wahlquist. And thanks to DMCP, Richard and Ari, Paul and Shannon, Scotty, Jason, Jess, Joe, Chelsea, Matt, Dave, Derek, Darren, Michaela, J.H., the Biscuit Buddies, and everyone we've gamed with over the years for all the memories and inspiration.
Oh, I don't want to look at the blood. It makes me oozy. Oozy? Oogie. Oozy.
Woozy? Woogie.
Woogie.
I just don't like it.
Turns me into a Wookiee.